Good morning. Happy Monday. It's October 15th or something. This is nearly done. I just have to do 2 more things and the rest of this will be complete. I need to cut the train off of the skirt because it looks pretty stupid. And then I need to put another snap on the white shirt, and then I need to tack down the ruffle because otherwise it won't stay. So let's talk about the new stuff. So here's my plan for this guy. We are going to throw leaves at this bitch. I need some accessories to top off this. So let's talk about the design process, I guess, and what I want to do. Let's sit down. Come. Welcome to my couch. So something I like to do for projects like this before I go to the internet is consult a stack of books. I love books. I feel like if I'm going to be stealing ideas from people, I would rather them be dead people. Let's get started. We're gonna be starting with this book, The History of American Costume. And look at this photo when you first open it up. I mean, is she not a fall goddess? What the heck? We're just gonna flip through a bit and see if we can find something. This is 1780s. So this book is really cool because it has all of these photos. So these are all photos from 1800 to 1812. I mean, how cool is that? These are, I mean, they're not photos, they're, drawings. Charles Balthazar, you read this. See? That's who this is. French portrait painter and museum director. He left France during the Revolution and worked as a portrait engraver in the United States in the early 19th century. He was born in Dijon, France. Oh my God, spicy. Let's see, what else is in here? Oh, that's what he looks like. Oh, there he is. Look at him. Look at him. The mode and costume. Here is what I want. The placement of ornamentation is what I want to see. So I want to figure out a way to put the leaves on here that will be kind of keeping with the theme of Victorian. I do like this one has like an outline of fur, and I think that's really fun that you could do an outline of the leaves like that. But I also really like this one has bows all down the train. To do like maybe a leaf bow train. Here's an idea of, so the shoes that I want to wear plus a spat. So these are just the shoes. This is how they looked. But I want to just create a little spat that has this kind of like a scalloped look to it. Then you've got all these cute hats and hair pieces. I definitely want to wear my hair up. I know that. There's the fur trim. A lot of these things have like outlines. As far as headpieces, like see how her hair is just kind of down and she's got, or up. And she's got like one little thing here. Wow. Look at the birds. Can you see the birds on there? This one. Brown velvet, bonnet pearls, brown ribbon, 3 birds. Parasol. Oh my gosh. So cute. This book gives everything that you need. The following decade. This is the Crimson Peak page. Okay, so this book is Kyoto collection. Getting closer to what I want to see. Oh, yes. Oh, she's got like a little placemat over her bustle. That's for the teacups. You put your tea set right there on your ass and walk around because, you know, it's basically a table behind you. That is so pretty, though. Gosh. Imperial opulence. Yes, that's what we want. Outlines, 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 outlines. We have to do an outline. That's what we're gonna do. I'm done. Research over. What I'm gonna do is I'm going to sew some leaves together somehow and then pin them to the bustle skirt ruffles so that they're temporary, so that I can wear the bustle skirt with my Red Sonja cosplay. I'm also going to make a fan out of leaves because I have a lot of leaves, like you will be surprised when you see. My friend Brenda a couple of years ago gave me a bunch of leaves so that I could make this costume. I didn't need as many as she gave me, but she doesn't use them. She only uses the flowers because she makes like bridal bouquets. See if I can make a couple of mock-ups for the spats. The wrist things will be easy to do. So we're about to get into footage from the last day I recorded for the other video. It's a good time for a montage. Hello. Shirt's done. Here's an idea of what it looks like. All right, using a rotary tool, I drilled a small hole in the end of 10 skinny popsicle sticks. Then I slid them all onto a small piece of metal I pulled from a jewelry finding kit. Next, I fanned out all of the pieces and taped them together so that I could glue them to my fabric, which I have on the edge of my table here. And then once that's dry, you cut the fabric a little bit larger than the fan so that you can roll the edge of the fabric over, and then make sure to trim the center away so that you can open and close it also. And then embellish it however you want. I didn't think the leaves would allow me to open and close the fan, so instead I just added some ribbon from an old shirt. It was this little flower that I hated, so I took it off of the shirt, but I saved it because I save everything. So it fit perfectly, so it was meant to be, you know, 7 or 8 years later. I also had a little piece of ribbon left over from my 16th century Shira costume, so I went ahead and threw that on, and then I've got all these cute little golden leaf sequins and circular sequins and just some beads that I thought would make it look a little more impressive, although I don't know if I actually like how they look, but I do like the fan as an accessory for this costume, so I'm glad that I made it. It was fun to play with, and I can't believe I made it, honestly. I'm very proud of myself, so high five, everybody. Okay, here is my shoe. Oh, you know what? It's kind of perfect. So I want mine to be taller and I want the point to be cuter. Every time I pick up my Christmas roll paper, I just feel like I know there's gonna be spiders inside. There were not. Do you guys wanna see something cool that I own? This thing. Wow. I don't know what this is called or anything about it. I think it's for paper. Anyway, it does say Singer on it. This belonged to my husband's grandma, and I love it. Bam. I think I've decided I hate this and we're not doing it. Moving on, let's see if we can make some wrist things. I took this fabric, the leftover of this lace, I accordion folded it, and then I just cut this pointy design. Did some like really quick pleats here just to get an idea. This won't be the finished look, but it's an idea. So I found this lace, I'm gonna lay right here because it's beautiful. And I think we're just gonna keep layering some laces and just be overkill about it. To make the wristlets, I just sewed the wrist laces together first, and then I pleated the lace fabric, and then I just gathered everything, sewed it together, and I made sure that I put buttonholes on opposite sides. So for my left wrist, there were buttonholes on the left side so that I could wear them with the buttons facing out from my body, not like in the center. And I think they turned out really cute. They are a little big, but you know, that's fine. But here I am just pleating the lace fabric to fit the wrist size. So for me, I think this piece is 6.5 inches, and then I folded in 1/2 inch on one side to make the buttonholes so that it looked completed instead of just like raw fabric. But yeah, that's it. Super easy, and you know, some of these things can be a lot easier than we make them out to be. And I think that just, you know, sometimes you just do a thing instead of overthinking it, and it works out better. Yeah, darn it. I thought I made them too small, and now they're too big. Oh well. Shoot. Do they match? Am I cute? I don't know. All right. That's all. For the headpiece, I just glued and pinned some leaves and a pumpkin on an existing costume prop I made years ago. Hi. I have mere minutes before I have to leave. What is in my hair? What is that? I have string in my hair. It is still day 1 of this video. Listen, hear me out. I'm not making spats. It's not happening. I think what I'm going to do, so I have a pair of like gladiator, Greek goddess, I don't know, shoes I got from Spirit. It's literally like the sole of a foot and then some golden braids. I think there's leaves on it even. And I think that might just be what the hell I wear. I don't know. There's so many other things that I really wanted to focus on that I didn't want to make like a really ugly item that pulls focus from the entire rest of the thing. And I feel like the spats were that. We're on to the rest of the skirt. I'm about to go get my kid from school and come home. After all of my research this morning, outlines, 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 outlines. We have to do an outline. And just sitting around kind of deciding what I want to actually do with the skirt and how I want to attach the leaves in a way that they're removable, I just decided, you know what? F it. We're attaching the leaves to the skirt, and that's how it's going to be. So that's how I'm going to be spending my day for the rest of the day today. First, what I could do is pin everything in place and give you guys an idea of what I'm going to do, and then we'll go from there. So let's just get to it. Today's the next day. I got a lot done on the dress. I just did a leaf outline around all the borders on the bottom. The only one I haven't done is around the top, and that's because on the back, what I've decided I'm gonna do, I took the train off and I'm going to make a bow out of the remainder of that fabric and put it onto the back because I think that'll look really pretty. It'll be keeping in theme with the Victorian side of things. Gosh, I think that's it. So I'm just gonna power through all of this, but for you guys right now, prepare yourselves for the reveal. Hi. I don't know how I feel about this costume. It is just the cheesiest thing I've ever made. The nicest thing on here is this spider brooch, but otherwise I really like the silliness of this costume. So I did not do any gears or anything because I'm Steam Pumpkin. I am not Gear Pumpkin. I didn't put a stem. I just have another pumpkin for my stem. I don't know, whatever. Makeup, again, I'm blind, so without any glasses or contacts on, I have to be this close to the mirror. So putting stuff on my eyes is impossible. So yes, please enjoy my bad eye makeup. Here you go. Have a romp with it. Looks really bad. I did not do any Victorian hairstyle. I just wrapped my hair up. Lazy Gibson girl. Isn't that technically Bustle era? This is a lot of fun. I will probably not be wearing this to trunk or treat and stuff because I don't think I feel like explaining it to everybody because it's super dorky. Hope you like this video. I don't know if you're gonna get anything out of this. I don't know. You could make all of this in brown and instead of pumpkins, put gears and then bam, you have steampunk. Go live in a clock. I don't care. Whatever you feel like doing. Mine is pumpkin. The bustle, I don't have a bustle, but the bump pad worked really nicely just to serve a purpose. My fan is so cute. It does not work. Not getting anything out of there, so. Thank you guys for watching this. If you made it through the first and the second of this, I congratulate you. It is done. This is as much effort I'm putting into it. I love my little wrist things. They're so fun. If you're new to my channel, please like and subscribe. I'm gonna be attempting to do videos every 2 weeks, maybe, once Halloween is over. I'm gonna try and put out a couple more videos in October. And you know, this is a hobby for me, so I don't know. Part of my YouTube channel is like tutorials for sewing patterns that I make and sell, but the rest of it is just, you know, a stage for nonsense. I hope that you don't take me too seriously on this channel. I can be kind of a bore, so I don't know. I'm sorry if I am, but I'm gonna try to be not a bore. I'm gonna try to be more Zsa Zsa Gabor. You know, interesting, intrigue, mystery. And that's all. Okay, well, toodles.